Hello. This is the astrology readings for the 10th through to the 16th of March. Just wanted to start this off by saying happy birthday to my beautiful mum, Patricia Walsh. I'm so proud of my mum. I love it when she comes on camera with me, and I love the connection that she has with Greg. And our family just adore her. So she is the head of our family, and we are just so lucky to have her in our lives. We're going to be celebrating today, going out, I think, shopping and a meal. So happy birthday, Mum. Okay, so the order of today, I'm afraid I've not got all the banners and the things like that set up. So I still haven't quite got used to the new system that Greg's got. So I'm just kind of doing it as I am here. So the astrology read, as you can see, we're going to start with the earth signs, the fire signs, the air signs, the water signs. So this order, earth is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Then the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerians. Okay, so that's going to be the order. Just to let you know that we are looking for psychics. We're looking for professional readers there to come and join our agency. The agency is called In 5D International Psychics, and we want to be an umbrella for ethical readers. We look after the client's needs and privacy and confidentiality, and we also look after the psychics, so they get a fair wage as well, unlike some of the other tarot lines. You can see that they get kind of so much per minute, and it's just it's too silly for words. So yeah, we wanted to look after the readers. So yeah, that's going to be launching soon. So we are looking for psychics. So if you feel as if you are ready for that, please give us a message. You can go to the website psychicalley.net and send a message there. I must say I'm a bit below the messages, so I haven't quite caught up with everything yet. I've had a couple of days off, and sometimes I just do a no social media and just take a couple of days off. It's needed for the inner child. So, but I will get round to messages. So you send me a message on psychicalley.net, or you can inbox me on Facebook, Psychic Alley Alison James. So that is going to be launching soon. I'm going to be doing a meeting about this so I can explain how it all works. Okay, so let us know if you want to be part of that. That's going to be the 11th of March. I think that's a Tuesday, the 11th of March. And that will be 9 p.m. UK time. That is 4 p.m. Eastern. Actually, it might actually be, I've got to watch out for the time difference. Message me. So it's around that time, give or take the hour. So we've still got to work that out. Anyway, it's exciting. Let's do the astrology and see what is going on with everybody. I'm sorry I didn't get around to do last week. Sometimes the time just goes, pain levels are too high, all of those things just factor in. You can only do so much. It's I wish I could do more. Okay, so let me do this. So I've got that ready. So we're going to be doing Taurus to start with the earth signs. So Taurus. So we're starting at 4 minutes 44. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, let's see what's happening with our lovely Taurus people. Here we go. As usual, I'm going to say that my guides slip in messages that will be relevant to whoever is watching at the time, disregarding what birth sign I'm reading for. So look out for those messages for yourself. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, so the emotions that you're going to be learning, okay, Taurus, is all about, it's to do with that, it's like a magnetism, drawing one person to another. Now, for some of you, that is going to be a romantic pull. For others, it could be friendship, it could be finding your soul family. Okay, but either way, watch out for those kind of moments where you meet somebody and you feel there's something more than just an everyday higher kind of energy. It's like, I know you, I know you, I feel your energy, I know you. So watch out for those. Don't let those kind of energies slip by, you know, without kind of saying, hey, you on Facebook? Or hey, you know, can we swap numbers or emails? I'd love to talk more about that with you. This is an interesting conversation. There's going to be ways that you could reach out to that person without kind of, you know, making it embarrassing for either one. Okay, but try not to miss out on those opportunities, because something's going to be coming up. Not just for Taurus, I think that's for everybody. Okay, so here we go. The tarot cards now. Okay, so the week's going to start off with, it's like a conversation that gets cut off, and it gets cut off due to problems with connection, or somebody interrupts it, something happens, and you get the opportunity to rethink, do I want to contact them back? Was the universe helping me out here? Was I giving away too much information to somebody who could possibly use that information against me? So I feel as if the universe is going to be helping you out this week. It's going to be saying to you, you know, think, have chance to think. Okay. They're talking about breaking free from restrictions that you feel that you've put upon yourself. Now, sometimes we feel as if in order to please other people, we have to stop doing something that we love to do, or, you know, we have to change our personality somehow to stunt it somehow because our partner doesn't like it or our family don't like it. What the universe is saying to you is that really healthy for you to do this on a long-term basis? We've all had to do that when we go for dinner at someone's house and it's like, they don't like that conversation, so I'm not going to do it. Or, you know, that doesn't work out well with these people. Short term, not a problem. But when you're having to stunt your personality for a long time, what happens is there's the darker side of you, that mischievous side of you, that sometimes puts a spanner in the works by accidentally, on purpose, saying things that perhaps you shouldn't. So watch out for those conversations, because something's going to be teaching you a little lesson. Okay. So I'm seeing a mother figure or a motherly character. I'm hearing somebody saying that they're pregnant. Okay, I'm seeing a pregnancy. This pregnancy could be friend of a friend, family. Okay, but we're hearing about a pregnancy. I'm also feeling as if this pregnancy wasn't something planned, because I felt, you know, when somebody gives up on that, or they think that that's never going to happen, and then there you go, it has. They're talking about also a person who's a nurturer. They like to look after others. They like to make sure that others are okay. They like to see what's going on with their lives. And I feel, is this yourself? A question mark. Is this yourself? Or is this somebody close to you? Are you feeling as if there is enough people who are, you know, concerned about you and your feelings and how you're doing? Okay. I can see that you are, in that stage of reevaluating the people that you have close to you. Sometimes these people deserve your company, they deserve your love, but there are times that we are going to be looking at things in a different manner and deciding that maybe my energy could be spent elsewhere. There's a financial situation also coming up. I see that you have got to make a decision. This decision is going to lead to a new financial plan. This financial plan will give you an opportunity to try something new. Okay, this new thing will be something that you've been kind of thinking about for a little while, but then it's like the opportunity stares you straight in the face, and it's like, okay, I think I've got to do that now. Okay, but it's a gamble, so it's up to you. So anyway, that's what I see going on for Taurus. Okay, let's go on to Virgos. Let's go on to Virgos. Okay, let's see what the emotional cards are for Virgos. Okay, so the emotional lesson for Virgos is about the brick wall, okay? So is somebody giving you that brick wall kind of energy? All right, are they stopping you from getting to know them? Is it you that's stopping someone, or is it them stopping you? This is the question. Are you both putting up brick walls, okay, around yourselves? Perhaps somebody deserves this. But either way, you can see there's a key that's been slid under the door there. So this makes me feel that there is going to be an opportunity. This opportunity is going to arise. And it's like, do I make amends here? Do I allow that person closer? Or are they going to let me in? And this is going to go round and round and round in your head. And, what do you do about that? Okay. Are you risking hurting yourself or, being hurt? Okay. Let's have a look and see what the tarot say. Oh, cards just flew out there, didn't they? Okay, so they're talking about spending habits, and they gave me the word spending habits. So is there somebody around you who is their spending habits are causing an issue? Are you trying to block them, or are you trying to put safety nets around your finances? Is it yourself? Are you thinking I should be tightening my purse strings, or is there something else I should be doing? I'm hearing somebody say that they're going on holiday and there's a need to curb spending, okay, because of that. And I feel that this is a challenge. When you haven't quite got enough, to make ends meet. So how do you afford the extra? And that is due to manifesting and expectations. So, Christmas time, we always, we might, for the whole year be thinking, I don't have enough money to make ends meet. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but you do. And when Christmas comes, you end up finding the money for those extras. So everybody gets that present, everybody gets that something. Okay. So how you do it is a miracle sometimes, but it's also, you wouldn't expect not to do it. So this is where the universe supplies you what you expect. Okay, so use that manifesting to say, well, I deserve a car that is running properly. And so it is. I deserve that holiday. And so it is. So they're asking you to be more definite about achieving the goals that you set yourself. And if that means that you have to be a bit mean with yourself, you will do it. Not because somebody's nagging you, though, but because you feel that you want to, feel that you should. But there might be something that's a bit more extreme than that going on. And everybody's going to be different, obviously. I feel as if I want to challenge myself to something that is going to push my boundaries. It's going to make me feel as though I might not do it, or I might not be able to do it. So this will also help you with that positivity, okay, to do with, you know, getting what it is that you want and deserve. There's going to be the energy of solidarity, and okay, and I feel as if this is with friendships or family. You're going to be asking for friends or family to get together for a reason. That reason could be like maybe a charity event. It could be that you're needing some help. It could be that someone's asked you for help. But I'm seeing this solidarity. I'm going to show you the card. Okay, so enjoy the fact that they look female. It doesn't matter. It could be a group of guys. But they're talking about the solidarity. That's the energy of this. Togetherness, solidarity, you know, companionship. They're saying that sometimes we have to put a front on, and we have to kind of just go for it. And maybe, you know, maybe there's somebody that you don't get on with, but you feel you have to let your guard down just to let this happen. Okay, I do see a get together, something to do with a get together, and fun. Okay, you know, when something ends up better than you thought it was going to be like this, but actually it turned out quite well. Sometimes we have to put up, you know, safety barriers. Okay, so it's like, well, that's okay, that's not okay. You've got a strong outlook on life, on love. And I feel that that's going to be a massive lesson that you're going to be learning, okay, around this time. So remember, this is the 10th through to the 16th of March, 10th through to the 16th. I can see there being something that you're testing out. And this is something new that you haven't done before. But when you do this, it's going to actually feel like, why didn't I do this before? I'm pretty good at this. So I feel that this is kind of a scheme that you're doing that requires a gift. And I feel as if you do have that natural gift to achieve. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've got for Virgos. Okay, so this is Capricorns. Okay, emotional lessons this week for Capricorns. Okay, it's about control. You can see the puppets there, and you can see somebody controlling those puppets. Okay, so is this you wanting or needing to take control, or is this somebody trying to manipulate and control you? Are you seeing this somewhere? Is this a lesson? Okay, so they're talking about, I feel for some of you, definitely there's a taking back your control, taking back your power. Sometimes we forget just how powerful we are. And I just want you to do this with me. I might have done it before, but some people don't watch every single one of the videos. So just close your eyes for a moment. Not if you're driving. Just close your eyes. And I want you to call in your spiritual team to enter the room that you're in, or the area that you're in. You can hear the seagulls. So you're calling them in, and watch how they fill up the room. I want you to feel their unconditional love for you. Out of all the people sitting around that round table before you came down here to the earth plane, they said, which one of us will be the best person for the job? And they all picked you. You were the one. The earth is going through a huge transition. It's never got to this before. We've never been able to clear out the dark side as much as we have recently, and continuing to. It's an amazing time to be part of this earth, even though there's a lot of disruption and change happening. We're seeing that there is somebody for the people, and we need that for the rest of the world. So look out for that. Look out for people around you who just, no matter what, they can't see logic. Everything else but logic. There is an actual something that goes on in a person's brain that stops them from seeing what is in front of them. And we're seeing this happen more and more. We have the power to tell our truth, to believe in why we were put here. What is this about, you know? And just enjoy it. Take back your own power. That doesn't mean to say that you manipulate other people. Absolutely not. That you don't shout until somebody wants to listen to you. Just quietly and gently say your truth. Okay, let's have a look and see what the tarot want to say now to Capricorns. So this is again for the 10th through to the 16th of March 2025. Look at the card that just came up. The Sun. The Sun and the World are two of the best cards in the deck. And they just, so this is proof that everything that's happening is an awakening, and it's brightness, it's sunshine, it's positive. Okay, lots of positivity. A lot of the leaders are going to be stepping down, the ones that are not looking out for their people. They are going to be stepping down, and there are new people that are going to be put in their place. I've said this a long time with my predictions. They have been, there's somebody who is standing in the sidelines, pretending to be part of their plan, when it actually comes down to it, they're actually on the good side. They're on the side of the people. And so they are going to be, when that person steps down or been forced down, then the other person, the good person, steps in and starts to look out for the people. This is going to be happening all over the world in every if you like, dictatorship kind of energy, because there's a lot of people, a lot of politicians that are just not looking out for the people, and a lot of the leaders are not. So watch out for this. It's quite an exciting time, but obviously it can be scary if you don't know what's going on. Okay, so Capricorns. And the reason why I'm telling Capricorns is Capricorns are born leaders as well. That is a bit blurry, isn't it? Yeah, Capricorns are leaders. Capricorns, they basically have that ability to lead other people, to help other people move forward. They are the self-employed bosses. They are the people that are, you know, are okay to be in charge. Okay, so you're about to step forward into a new, I feel, personal connection. Now this personal connection can be love life. Okay, for some of you it's going to be to do with your love life. Okay, stepping forward, linked with love. Okay, there's a bit of nerves. Okay, and it's like, I've been hurt before, hence that snake there. I've been hurt before. I'm stepping forward, so how do I cope with this? Okay, is feeling quite vulnerable. All right, but still doing it. Ignore the gender, because this is every tarot card is just talking about a person. All right, just a person. A person is stepping forward and they are nervous. There seems to be love life energies. This is the Lover's card. and there has been a slight tear down the middle. So somebody's trying to repair a relationship. Somebody's trying to see if that can be redeemed, if this can be, you know, you can fall in love again if you like. Okay, so something is going on there. We've got a personality card, and this is the Aries type of personality. I'm not saying that this has to be an Aries, but this is the character. So the character involved in this situation is somebody who can be very much in charge. They are a leader, not quite the same as the Capricorn. This leader is very much has got like a corporate energy. I am the boss and you do as you're told, and that might be just around the workplace. Okay, I'm picking up on this person, not all Arians. Okay, this is what I'm seeing with this. Okay, it's like Sean Connery energy. Okay, so this person I feel is getting a little bit above their station, and they are trying to manipulate situations and manipulate how people are feeling. Now, for you, Capricorns, in this situation, you're trying to step forward and try regaining control of your own emotions. And that could be linked with love life, or it can be linked with a family situation or a friendship. But it's early days, and there is a need to kind of get this sorted out somehow. Okay, so there is somebody trying to manipulate, I feel, and trying to interfere. Okay, and that interference isn't making everybody happy. I feel as if people are feeling very how can I put it? Isolated. I feel there's definitely somebody feeling isolated, and another person trying to bulldoze over that person's feelings. There is manipulation and there is gossip going on as well. Somebody wants this relationship or friendship not to work. Somebody is I feel trying to bypass that control and trying to get on with things themselves, and you know, this is nothing to do with anyone else. Okay, so there's a lot of emotional dynamics going on. But remember, we had the Sun card. Now this means there's a boost of confidence and things will work out beautifully in the end. There's also control. So sometimes we have to take control of our own destiny, of our own feelings, and you know, life is for living. Okay, it really is, and nobody should control another person. Okay, you are more than capable of making your own decisions. All right, so there you go. That is Capricorns, and that is the earth signs. We're going to be going on to the fire signs. Okay, now. Okay, so this is well, we said Sagittarius. Sorry, no, Leo. We're doing Leo now. So this is the 10th through to the 16th of March. Right. Okay, so we've got past life. Okay, so look at people around you and look at certain signs that you're having to learn the same lesson over and over and over again. And either one of you is not listening. Either one of you is infuriatingly still playing the same emotional stunted kind of lesson. Okay, are you being stubborn? Are you not listening to your higher self that tells you to let it go, to move on, you know, to let the universe decide what the punishment is for whatever it is? But something's happening. And I do feel as if past lives do play a huge role in our lives now. Visualize what it is by asking before you go to sleep or before a meditation. Please show me the answer to this scenario that keeps playing out between myself and this person. Or it could be about money. Maybe, you know, over and over again, there has been an issue with money, and you know, you're trying to find why there's always an issue with money. Okay, or relationships playing the same problem. Okay, so I'm closing my eyes just to tune in to Leos, Leos, and Leos. Okay, so Six of Swords indicates that sometimes we're having to process our lives as it stands now, and then we have to focus on where do we go from here. And that's exactly what is going on. While tuning into Leos, it makes me feel as though organization is the key. Remaining focused and not being kind of distracted from, you know, doing something that you perhaps like to do, for perhaps things that just will make your life easier if you just get on and do them. So yeah, there's something that needs to happen, and I feel that it's all to do with your future and to do with the, you know, what is going to come about for your future. You are going to be standing up for yourself, standing your ground. You're not going to be backing down over some very important situations linking to money, career, future. All right. You have decided that you are going to be following your dreams and your wishes. So doing the same thing over and over and over again and getting bored as it happens is going to be a thing of the past in 2025. And that is going to be the same for a lot of people. You're no longer going to be on that treadmill of, you know, carrying on doing the same thing. 2025 is a year of change. Okay, I've seen it every time I look into it for, you know, my readings, you know, the one-to-one readings that I do. Every time I tune into each person's energy, it's the same thing. There's something dramatic about this particular year. And you know, watch out for it, because you know, everybody's going to be moving on very, very quickly, in a positive way. It's always in a positive way. Okay, so you are going to be facing a dilemma. I can see two jobs in front of you, two career paths. Do you carry on doing what you're doing, or do you swap and do this? It can be projects if you're not actually working. Do you want to continue doing the project you're doing, or do you want to swap and change over to something else? So it's about kind of, you know, where do you put your energy, and how long? Okay, do you put that energy out there? They're telling me about somebody who has been rejected, and this person is not reacting very well to that rejection. It seems to be that they are being very jealous, and they are causing issues or problems, and that is with, you know, other people around them. I can see gossip. I can see information that shouldn't be, you know, it's like being held to ransom for information, blackmailing, okay, going on emotionally. And so this is either to yourself directly, or it's somebody close to you. I'm seeing a new relationship, okay, that is coming in with Leos. This relationship, it can be romantic, or it can be something on a friendly note, but it is going to be quite dramatic. I am seeing a lot of passion and a lot of spicy energy. They're also showing me that sometimes we have to tippy-toe around a situation, even though the pull for these two people to be together, or for this friendship to work, but there's somebody else around who is like a fly in the ointment, so to speak. This person is not not able to be manipulated in any way. Okay, there seems to be an issue there. So sometimes we have to think of ways around that, and sometimes we have to make certain decisions in our life depending on what it is that we want, what it is that is best for us in our own lives. Okay, and that's what I see is happening. Okay, so that's what I get for our lovely Leos. So Sagittarius now. Okay, let's see. Right, so, okay, so this is somebody giving you a helping hand, so to speak. Watch out for being in the right place at the right time. Your wishes have been listened to by your spirit guides, by people, you know, angels, your spirit guides, and your loved ones. They are all working in your favor at this time. Earlier, I believe it's either with Virgo, I think, Virgo or Capricorn. I got you all to close your eyes and to call in your spiritual team and to see just how many there are. And all of these spiritual helpers are there for you. So sometimes we don't act like, you know, that person who's in charge of this. And I know that you work as a team, so there's utmost respect, but still they are looking for a leader and they're looking for you to say, hey, I need this or I need that, I need help. And so, you know, please ask for that. And obviously there's a need to be very polite and appreciative and grateful for the help. That's important as well. But there is somebody coming into your life. I feel as if there is a relationship energy going on around somebody linked with Sagittarius. I'm seeing this happening in such a way that it is just subtle, that they tend to just blend into your life. You know, all of a sudden, it's like, wow, okay, 1 minute they're not there, the next minute they are. And you know, and they fit in your life so effortlessly. So this lovely kind of positive energy is going to be happening. I can see somebody also feeling very blessed to have you in their life and them feeling as if their prayers have been answered. So they're going to be equally grateful for that as well. So let us see what the tarot cards have to say. Okay. Okay. Somebody, I'm hearing the words moving, rerouting, or feeling unsettled. Okay, and that's in a home or a business. There's a feeling of needing to take care of something, needing to get organized, ready for maybe a move or ready for you know, some changes to happen regarding, you know, home security and, you know, or feeling very much happier in the workplace. It is a challenge, but you are prepared to go for it. I then hear it's like somebody actually singing your praises. And I feel this is because there is a threat to their normality. And with that threat, you are then it's like you've got the hand to deal the you've got the poker hand, so to speak. So you have got everybody's interest. Okay, everybody now feels as though, no, we don't want to lose this person. We don't want to make this person feel, you know, intimidated or lost or alone. Okay, and so this is why I feel as if, you know, when somebody thinks, oh, we could lose this person, it's a stepping up. It's the okay, let's not let that happen. I'm hearing somebody who is being asked to do some public speaking. I feel as if it's like on stage and expressing themselves on that stage, getting things out there. Obviously, a stage can now be this. It can now be your YouTube channel or something else. We do have some sort of legal battle and a really good outcome. Okay, so we've got the sun, which is happiness, brightness, like a feeling of overwhelming happiness. It's a yes card if you have been worried about some sort of legal matters or official paperwork. This is yes. Okay, this is fine. There is somebody around this situation who has made it more difficult than it needed to be. And I feel this is because this person, they always feel as if they've got to be right all the time, when actually in this instant, they weren't right at all. They were trying to manipulate. I've got a piece of fluff under my nose. It's really annoying. Yeah, this person needs to realize that they can't always be on they can't, it's like defensive and you know, unapologetic for being negative or nasty to other people. I don't feel as if this person, it's like they don't feel like they've got a soul, you know, they just have got no empathy. Okay, that's what this feels like. I do feel that there is a lovely feeling of happiness though, and so despite this person has not disrupted, this person has not made their ugliness, okay, a problem. Okay, you've been able to move on anyway. So there you go, that's what I've got for Sagittarius. Right, so Aries, let's have a look. 10th through to the 16th of March. Okay. If you're liking this video, can I ask you to put a thumbs up, please, if that's okay, or a like? And if you wouldn't mind sharing it, that would be amazing. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so now this is when sometimes we have to understand that we have this angelic side, we have this side that we put out to other people, but we also have other sides to our characters. And whether or not you're seeing this in someone else or whether this is yourself, sometimes we have to honor that as well. We have to kind of go, yeah, that annoyed me, or that triggered me, or yeah, that didn't make me feel good at all, and I could have reacted differently. But it's okay to be honest with yourself. It's okay to not you know, put yourself, I don't know, in a bad light, you know, and pick holes in yourself. We are only human, and you know, we are having this spiritual experience here, and we do our best. So watch out for that shadow self of yours. Watch out for that, and look for it in others. And sometimes put yourself in their position. You know, could you forgive them for what they're doing? You know, they may not be doing things deliberately. Okay, so watch out for that. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of independent decision making, okay, that's coming up. And I feel that you're having to kind of like, you know, I've got to be a grown up here, you know, I want to go and do this, but I've got to be a grown up. So it is getting tricky. Sometimes we do have to, you know, stop being selfish and, you know, think about our own needs. Sometimes we have to think of the needs of others as well, on a bigger scale. I think this is going to be one of those times. Okay, so it's about spending as well. So sometimes we want to spend this much money there, but actually we need to be spending it there. So I do feel as if there is going to be conversations about spending habits, conversations about having money held back, okay, from us, either deliberately or from our circumstances. It will all work out for the best because we do have the World card. So when we have the World card, it does mean everything turning out far better than you could have hoped for. So it isn't all bad, okay? It isn't all bad. Now, the Tower card comes up at a time where we're having a clear out. We're getting rid of anything, anyone, or any situation that is no good for us. And we are clearly looking into our future with determination. You know, the Four of Wands is focused. So this is where you have a plan. You got bored, you had a decision to make about whether or not you're going to take on a project. You decided, you looked into the project and thought, is this viable? Can I do this? The answer was yes. And now what do you do with that? So this is about progressing further, okay? Taking things to the next level, all right? And if you're wondering whether or not if you do this thing that you have in your mind, whether it's going to be a good thing, then the World card says it how it is. It will, however, disrupt your life, and it will maybe upset a certain person within your life, okay, in the process. But sometimes we have to think, I have to think about myself. You know, there comes a time in my life when, you know, everything is always been for other people, and I've always put other people first and what their needs are. But sometimes it's like, what do I need? Okay, so I'm also seeing a romantic gesture or a kind gesture coming your way. And this is going to be out of the blue. It's going to shock you. It's going to make you think, wow, okay. Well, it's not going to shock you now because I just told you. Yeah, for some of you who haven't seen this, you'll realize that there's something very nice coming your way. And that's going to make your heart sing. That's going to make you feel very good about things as well. I'm seeing training, I'm seeing developing your skills. That can be on a social level, or that can be training ready for, you know, earning some money from it. But I do see this being a very good time to do it. New beginnings is definitely the key role, especially between the 10th and the 16th of March. But 2025 in general is a good time to start new projects, to finish off training or learning new skills that really resonate with you or excite you. It's a big yes, thumbs up from the spirit world. So there you go. That's what I've got for Aries. Okay. So this is for Aquarians. Okay. This is for the 10th through to the 16th of March. Okay, so I'm going to tune in and see what emotional lessons are going to be learned this week. All right, so it's about expectations, okay? Are your expectations of yourself high, or are they too high? Is other people expecting too much of you, and you're finding it difficult to meet up to those expectations? Sometimes it can feel overwhelming when there's so many people relying on you, or you feel obliged to be that person that everybody relies on. Either way, that's the main lesson that's going to be going on this week. Okay, let's have a look and see what else is going on for Aquarians. Okay, so you are standing your ground. You are not backing down. And this is over something linked with work, money, or maybe project career. It feels like it's like the principle of this is I am not backing down. The principle is I deserve better. I'm not going to be putting up with this anymore. So you're really, you know, trying to be polite, because I still feel that you know, you're still trying to think about your wishes and your dreams for the future, but still you're having to understand that you can't be a walkover either, and that it's very important for other people to know that as well. I'm seeing 2 job opportunities arising, and one is linked with an existing job, and I feel as if that is either promotion or it's an extra responsibility within that job, some sort of change. And the other one is a brand new job that is being offered to you, and you're trying to weigh up which one is better, which one has the better prospects. Okay. And I can see that you have these strong spiritual guides, sort of strong spiritual people that are helping you from from the other side, the other world. And this to me says, you know, determination and security are very important to you. Being reliable for other people and knowing your own self-worth, all of these things are very important. But there is something that's going to be happening, and this is about finding your happiness, making sure that everything else is fine, but then you have your happiness. What brings you joy? What makes you happy? And that is something that I feel is going to be very strong on your to-do list. I feel that there is some sort of football match. I don't know what they're talking about with football, soccer. But there's something like that. I feel as if you're going to be invited to, or you're going to be attending. And I'm seeing this being something very significant to you. Now, sometimes they give me obscure things, and that may not apply to everybody. It may apply to some. But I can see that you might not be the one that's interested in football, but there's something to do with football or team players. Okay, I suppose it could be linking to what do they call it? Metaphorical team, playing team rules, that sort of thing. That would also indicate that. I can see temptation around you, and I feel also that you're trying to find that balance there. And I can see also secrets, trying to get the balance on secrets. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've got for you guys. Let us see what unfolds, okay, this week. Oh, they just want me to reiterate that secrets don't have to be the obvious, like someone's having an affair or somebody is, keeping things. Sometimes we keep things to ourselves because we don't want to necessarily upset everybody else. Sometimes we're just, being the person that allows everyone else to be oblivious to the pressures that are actually happening. So that can be classed as obviously a secret too. So yeah, that's what I've got for our lovely Aquarians. Oh, oh my goodness, all right, I've got it. Okay, so this is Gemini's. Okay, let's see what they want to tell you, Gemini's. 10th through to the 16th of March. Okay, so for Geminis, there's a feeling of feeling very alone, and also not just alone, but you feel as if maybe spirit have left you to it. Maybe there's a feeling of, well, where are you? I need help and you're not around. There are times that our spirit guides have to leave us to sometimes lessons that we're in the middle of experiencing. And sometimes that is harsh lessons. Sometimes, we feel abandoned, and, that can make us angry with our spirit team. And maybe that's what you're going to be experiencing this week. They're talking about believing in the higher good. Okay, so if there's something going on in your life, if there is, you know, lessons being learned that are quite harsh and they are unfair, you know, ask yourself, what are you learning from this? Is there something that is like a reoccurring situation that is causing conflict with your emotions? Okay, so let's have a little look, see what the tarot say about this, Geminis. Okay, so yes, it's going to take a lot of strength to get through, because it doesn't feel as if it's easy. It doesn't feel as if it's flowing. Okay, that's what this is about. And you know, when we feel isolated, we start to go down emotionally, and sometimes that can lead to depression. Um, be aware that sometimes there are darker elements out there that wait for an opportunity to make you feel worse than you do already. So if you're feeling depressed, they're going to make you feel worse than depressed. If you're feeling annoyed, they're going to make you very angry. So it's like it ramps up the negativity, it ramps up the problems that you're experiencing. So yeah, it's a hard time, I feel, coming up for you, Geminis. Now, there is a character who does have happiness in their heart, and they can switch on that charm and make you feel happy. Okay, and that is going to be the key that gets you through this next week. Now, I feel that this is not going to last the whole week. This is literally just a few days of feeling a little bit, uh, you know, bleh. That's kind of what I feel. I'm sensing that you are wrapping yourself up in cotton wool, and you're making sure that you feel happy and settled and secure, okay, within yourself. And that can be because you might be feeling under the weather, or you might be kind of experiencing some sort of hardship financially. You are independent, and sometimes that can be tedious because we feel that, you know, I've been asking for somebody to be with me to help me through the hard times, and we can get annoyed with spirit for not bringing us that person. But all in all, I can see that the power is going to start to come back into your life and back into your determination. And I would say, kind of by the end of this next week, you are growing either a new business or growing a plan of action ready to combat anything that has been making you feel defeated or making you feel as if you haven't got any choices. It's now that feeling of, it is my turn, I do deserve, and I'm going to get. Your psychic ability is also going to be rushing out as well. And there's no longer questioning whether your spirit guides are around you, because the answer is yes, they are. But sometimes they have to back off, like I said, when we have to learn certain things. Okay, so that's what I get for Geminis this week. Okay, so this is now Libra. Okay, so this is my love, Mr. Prescott. So this is for you and for all the other Libras out there. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the emotional lesson is being learnt. Okay. The emotional lesson is, put down your work stuff and go and have some fun. I'm always telling Greg, you know, that beach is his way of letting go of the stress. And, you know, it's deliberately a time for him to recharge his batteries, even if it is for just an hour. there's something that you guys need to do or feel that it's the right thing for you, for your body soul. Okay. So if it's all about work, or it's all about worrying about chasing that money, whenever we're chasing, it means that our wishes haven't got chance for the wishes to catch up with us. So when we down tools and we start to just chill out, the universe is then able to catch up with our wishes, and those all of those good stuff comes to you. Okay, and that's what is going to be happening. So take time out, enjoy what other things life has to offer, and all will be well. So there's a lot of excitement, okay, that is brewing up for Librans. Let's have a look and see what else. So take off those responsibilities, all those things that you have to do, and have a bit of a clear out. Okay, so let's see. All right, so you're going to be sorting out a financial matter that needs to be sorted out. I can see that there's two aces here for a start. So aces are about finances, okay, beginnings of. So that'd be beginning of finances, that'd be promotion, extra responsibility, a new plan or a new project. And the Ace of Wands is getting fired up about something, ignited. Now, there seems to be the juggling of money around this certain situation. It's like having to find out what we need to do and how we need to do it. So there is a lot of plans that are going to be happening regarding jobs, for sure. That's how your week is going to be starting. Now, a lot of these starting of jobs and doing things differently regarding money, it's down to you. And it does feel as if this is an independent thing. This is something like it's your baby, it's your project. And this is now going to move forward. So I can see moving boxes, changes in the home, or moving and changes to do with business. It looks like it's being, when you're growing things, so you're concentrating on this and growing it, making it a reality. So this is not about hanging back and waiting for someone else to sort out. This is about you. I feel as if it's like the universe is excited about it and kind of pushing you forward and saying, go on, off you go, announce it. It's there, it's ready. So yeah, there's something wonderful going on. And there is actually, so not just one project, it does look like there is two. Okay, so and this is about growing of those things. So this is about from a little bit of money and a little bit of time, something wonderful is emerging. Okay, and you're going to see it. You're going to see what it is. And yeah, there you go. The 10 of Pentacles indicates money coming in and wishes being put out there. So this is not just your wishes. Maybe you're doing something that is going to benefit other people as well, because you've got this, the wishes, and you've got money, and you've also got juggling of money. You've got new work, and you've got the igniting of the plan. And you've also got, structure, changing things, and a structure being built. So yeah, it's very good. Okay, it's lots of good ideas and good things that are coming. So yeah, look out for that, Libra. So this is now the water signs. So this is the last of our signs. These three, we've got Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerian. So The element is water. Okay, so let's have a look. So once again, happy birthday to my mum. She is Pisces. So yeah, we're all water signs. So my daughter Rhiannon is Scorpio, mum and I are Pisces, and my other daughter Meggie is a Cancerian. So let's see what the emotional lesson is for Scorpios this week. Okay, it's like, so you expect me to get up there with a ring of fire around me, this little rope, and a storm cloud coming in, and that cliff is very high. So it's like saying, what else can I do here? You know, how can I possibly do any more than I'm doing? And if my best isn't good enough, then Sodja. So there's a strong kind of feeling going on there about just feeling as if people are taking the mickey if they believe that you are not doing all that you can to make other people around you happy, and for also for the effort that it takes for just to live your life. So there's so much going on. Sorry, I'm just trying to get myself straight here. So much here. Okay, so yeah, so this is about expectations of yourself as well, and sometimes we can feel as if we are maybe underestimating our own ability to achieve everything that we've set our mind to. But it's also, I shouldn't have to beg for more time or beg for people to understand my situation. Other people should be understanding that too, especially people that love me. See what the tarot have to say. Okay. Oh, they didn't want to stop shuffling that. That's so you feel as if you are walking on eggshells around a certain person or a certain situation this coming week. So this is the 10th through to the 16th of March. It's like tippy-toeing around someone else's feelings, someone else's abilities. It's like you know um, just feeling overwhelmed. I really feel that. You feel that you may be rejecting someone else, but you're also feeling a bit rejected yourself. So communication lines are not doing too well. And I can see somebody drifting away from you, or there being a bit of a misunderstanding, okay, around you this next week. You are learning a lot, though. I see that you are stepping onto new ground, learning new skills, getting excited about your future and what your future is going to be, turning out like. So you're in control of that, okay? And, you might feel overwhelmed, but you have the ability to achieve so much more than you ever thought possible. So, just because you feel sometimes that other people might judge you, at the end of the day, maybe it isn't them judging you, maybe you're judging you. Okay, so it could be that. There is going to be a celebration of love around, and I can see that there's somebody close to you who is going to be letting you know just how much they love you and how much they appreciate you, which is going to be overwhelmingly needed. Okay, you need to have that feeling of appreciation. It's so important. There is a strong kind of feeling also of I'm happy with myself, and so for some of you, I feel as if there may be that you might have either lost weight, or you've had a new hairstylist, or something has changed that is going to make you feel very much more confident. This confidence is going to show on the outside as well. So there is a young person, a child, who is getting ready to go somewhere, and I feel as if there is either a trip or there is a like a yeah, it's a trip, or it is some sort of excursion, you know, maybe a day trip out or something. And I can feel the excitement that is growing. This is like a family thing, or friendship. Okay, but I do feel that this is very much needed, okay, as well, to make everybody feel happy and relaxed. Okay, I'm seeing somebody also around who is dissecting everything, dissecting conversations, dissecting what has been said, what hasn't been said. And I feel that this person is maybe trying to pick a fight, you know, trying to, you know, acknowledge that things are, you know, worse than they are, and they're not. So this person perhaps needs you to stop and listen to them, and to clear up any misunderstandings. Okay, like I said, the communication lines aren't too great, okay, next week. But if you can get that under wraps, everything will seem as if things are a lot easier, okay, after you do that, you know, conversation. Okay, it'll be a lot easier. So there you go. That's what I get for Scorpio. Okay, so this is now Pisces, okay, for myself, my mum, and for the other Pisces out there. Okay, let's see. What's the lesson emotionally for Pisces? This is the 10th through to the 16th of March. Okay, so this is the card that we have. So there is somebody coming along and basically saying, so you think you're in a cage, do you? You think that you've got no choices, and you think that nobody wants you around. Well, here's somebody opening the door to your cage and saying, why don't you come out and play? Now, they could be calling you and your partner out to play. This could be friends. This could be temptation. This could be just something that is going to be happening, that brings you out of your shell, or out of your kind of like trust. Okay, so let's have a see what the tarot want to say. Right, so to bring the balance back into your life sometimes requires a bit of a shake-up. And I can see there being this shake-up around you. Sometimes it's about telling people around you how you truly feel, or what you deserve, what you're getting out of relationships around you, what you're not getting. The world card has turned up here, though, which means that there's going to be a good outcome for this outspoken behavior. You know, we've got that temperance, balance, getting the balance right. But like I said, the shake up is going to happen. We have the Tower card. So this disruption sometimes can make somebody feel that they were very important to you, but now they feel as if you've knocked them down a peg or two. So they might feel a bit overwhelmed with that. Now, it may not have been your intention to do that at all. You may have felt very much so that you wanted to remain friends, or you wanted to remain in their good books, and vice versa. So watch out for misunderstandings. Make sure it's very clear what your intentions are and why you're choosing to do what you're doing. That would stop any of that disruption, okay, coming in. But you are mainly a bit disappointed with one person in particular, because there have been promises that have been made and not kept. And that has led you to a feeling of, you know, well, what about me? You know, am I not important as well? So so you're going to be communicating very much more efficiently with this other person, okay? And that is after the misunderstanding. So things will be cleared up. But the anger has been around you, and I feel this is, again, nothing to do with that upset. This is to do with life in general. Feeling frustrated because things aren't happening quick enough. Now, this can be, well, I asked for this, my cosmic order. I asked for a new this or a new that, or I asked for, you know, some help here, and I didn't feel as if I got it. And so sometimes that can shake things up when we say to our spirit guides, hey guides, you didn't help me, or I felt alone because, then, you know, when it's like you have a moan up about it and then all of a sudden everything's fine again, and you've definitely got what it is that you wanted. So yeah, it's one of those stop start things. There is an admirer around you, so I do see somebody who is feeling very confident, okay, and that's attracting you know, relationship energies around you. So there's potential partnerships here, and you may be battling with that, not really knowing whether or not that's something you want or you don't. Now, in the past, you felt let down. You felt as if you're not sure whether or not this is for you or not, or whether or not, you know, you want to, for some reason, stay on your own, or, you know, not get involved with your you know, any new relationships or any new friendships. Okay, so somebody's coming forward, but you're just not sure how you're going to handle that or what you're going to do about it. Okay, there is a bit of a confusion feeling and celebration. So they are talking about a party that is going to be happening, I would say, around between the 10th and the 16th, for Pisces. And obviously a lot of Pisces would be a birthday, because obviously it's my mum's birthday on the 9th. But yeah, they're talking about celebration of achievement, and there is a bit being a bit tormented by your emotions with this person. And I do feel as if there's an ex energy coming in. Somebody who you used to be connected with is also going to be coming back in contact with you, which sometimes it confuses us, but not necessarily so much that it will change anything that's happening, okay, in your life. But the temptation is definitely there. But if you aren't in a relationship or around a relationship, then this can mean a friendship. You know, somebody who you used to be connected with is going to be re-entering your life for some reason, and there seems to be very much a confused emotional energy, okay, around that. So there you go. That's what I have for Pisces. Okay, so the last of the water signs, the last of these readings for tonight. This is the, well, early as the morning for me. So this is Cancerians, okay, and this is my daughter Meggie. Okay, so let's have a look at the emotions. This is the 10th through to the 16th of March, 2025. Okay, so the emotional lesson is about going with the flow. Okay, so this to me feels as if, you know, you're being offered the chance to go with the flow, to not try and swim upstream, which then makes you feel exhausted, you know, because you're going against what is going on in the world or what's going on in your life. So sometimes it's better to just go with it, which is what I'm seeing happen. Let's have a look at the tarot. This can be for partnerships, so it can be for a direct partner, or this can be for family members, or, you know, maybe friendships. So it's about just going with the flow. Okay. So walking on eggshells around a certain person or a certain situation that has resulted in rejection, feeling rejected, or rejecting another. There is a strong energy of tippy-toeing around. Now there's always a common feeling, okay, that happens with these readings, and throughout these readings today, the 10th through to the 16th, it is about communication lines not going according to plan, and feeling misunderstood, misunderstandings, so that type of thing. So watch out for that for everybody, okay? I can also see that there is going to be a celebration of love. So there is something to celebrate. We have the Three of Cups, which is love and celebrating. And you know, when sometimes people are getting together and there's this energy of I don't want to rock the boat. I want to make sure that everybody is doing good. Okay. So there is a masculine person. So that's a, you know, that can be a masculine female or a masculine male, is basically upsetting a child, or upsetting, you know, their daughter or their child. And I feel as if we're having to have our say, or we're having to stop this person and say, no, this is not happening. We are not impressed with this. And there's going to be celebration regarding this. So this is good news happening from this. So I feel as if this is a complaint, or this is standing up for your rights. Okay, this is what this feels like. So this dominant person, it's like, you know, when somebody feels as if they have to dominate over someone else, maybe they're being dominated at home, or maybe they're being dominated in other areas of their life, and they feel that they just have to dominate another person. So it's not going very well for them, obviously. So, you know, that is going to be good for you as well. Balance will be sustained, okay, and a feeling of redirection is coming in, and you know, when you're kind of like hand on your heart and saying, thank you, universe, thank you, this has been ongoing for a while, and I'm pleased that we've come to the end of this. You're able to project yourself forward, and also help someone else close to you to project themselves forward. The balance is right there. Okay, it's really, really good. So after this battle, there is a new idea. It's chucking around some new ideas about what to do next. And I feel as if there's somebody who is asking you for your input. I feel that there is going to be an opportunity linking with either volunteer or linking with an actual business plan. And I feel as if this is coming from an area of life that you never thought that you would say yes to or go ahead with. But I do feel as if there is, it's like, you know, when if you can't get someone else to do that job properly, then you end up doing it yourself. So don't be surprised if you're not roped in to do something that you felt, you feel as if, you know, me, no, of course I can't, but I can see taking control of that situation and maybe helping in the long run. And I do get the World card with that, which does indicate things turning out better than expected. And I really feel that, you know, when sometimes, you know, a bad situation turns into a really good situation. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to, a lot to yeah, a lot going on basically. But yeah, success, and to have the World card in your reading, or the Sun, you know, it's going to be good. Okay, so there you go. That's the end of the astrology. Okay. If anybody would like to join in on the psychic development course that's running at the moment, it is on Mondays, and it's because of the clock differences. USA's clocks have gone forward, and UK don't go forward until the 30th. So it is 6:30 start rather than 7:30 start for UK. For America, it's the same as it was before. It's 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So the only thing is UK will change. Okay, so but if anybody does want to go for that, then you can. It's £5 a class, which works out around $6.50 or something. So yeah, reach out to me on psychicalley.net and I will send you the details. But also that you can ask for the recording of these classes as well. You can ask for that. All right. Take care, everybody. And once again, thank you. I appreciate you all very much. Bye.